Welcome back. In today's Medical Minute, we're talking about breast health and how a recent survey found only 1/3 of women in the U.S. are aware that breast density impacts their risk of developing cancer.
And as we head into Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, it's a good time to talk with survivor and singer Sheryl Crow and Dr. DeCarla Albright about it. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
All right, Sheryl, we're going to start with you. You were diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006. So as a survivor, how has your life changed?
Well, I think any breast cancer survivor or anyone who's been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness will attest to the fact that that moment sort of makes your life stand still, and you sort of redefine what your life is going to look like from that moment forward. And for me, not only has it brought immense meaning to my life, but also it's given me the opportunity to talk to my female fan base, which is made up of moms and daughters and sisters and grandmothers, about being diligent, about getting their mammograms on a yearly basis from age 40. And it's also, this particular year, given me the opportunity to talk about dense breasts, which is something that we haven't really talked about through the years, because we're learning so much more about what it means to have dense breasts and what that does to the risk factor.
And Dr. Albright, Sheryl just mentioned the screenings and how important they are, but what do we need to know about breast density when it comes to those screenings?
So I think, you know, the only way we're going to know about breast density is to actually have the mammogram done. So that's the first step. It's only detected on mammography. Breasts have fatty tissue, fibrous and glandular tissue, and the more fibrous and glandular tissue you have, the more dense your breasts are. And the reason why that's important is because that shows up as white on a mammogram, but also so does cancer. So it makes it more difficult to detect a cancer when you have denser tissue present. So it's important to talk to your doctors and get your information after your mammography and learn about your breast density so you can best advocate for yourself. And with that, make sure you're getting a 3D mammogram, because that's the best screening technology regardless of breast density, but that will be your best screening technology.
Sheryl, what do you hope women learn from your experience?
Well, I was someone who was very healthy, had no family history, and I think the reality is breast cancer can strike anyone who has breasts. In fact, we've seen a small percentage of men who have been diagnosed. And my story is one of early detection, and we know that early detection can save lives, and until we have a cure, it's the best weapon that we have. And now, as we're seeing technology becoming more and more advanced, and we have the opportunity to use the best technology, which is the 3D mammography screening, we're able to detect it earlier and more accurately with less false positives. And that's the good news. So I'm encouraging all women to go to genius3dnearme.com, and there's so much information on our website, but also the ability to put in your zip code and find the closest 3D mammography machine.
We thank both of you for spending a time with us this morning and being such great advocates.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.